Clyde Property in Perth, award-winning letting and estate agents, proud sponsors of Saints TV.
Stephen, how are you feeling about the game on Saturday?
Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, we've got a game after 7 days after last week's disappointment, so we'll be looking to put it right. We never turned up last week, so it's important that we try and get 3 points this week.
What's the manager talked about this week, looking back to last Saturday at Partick Thistle?
No, basically just I think he's just put last week down to a blip, and we've got to prove that that's all it was. We had such a great result at Celtic, and then to go to Partick Thistle and play and perform the way we did wasn't acceptable. So we've got to get back to basics this week. We've worked hard all week in training, and we're looking forward to Saturday.
Well, Simon's done some light training on his own. We'll assess him today and tomorrow and see if he can join in full training. And Ando was sick at the start of the week, but he's recovered and he'll train today. So Simon's really our only concern.
And what are you expecting from the game on Saturday?
Well, I think we have to, improve on what we did last week. We had lots of good possession last week. We probably didn't play the conditions of the pitch and that. I mean, against Celtic we passed it really well and controlled parts of the game, but the pitch, like a lot of pitches at this time of the year, are a bit dry and bobbly, and I think we got it wide and didn't get it in the box often enough. So that's something that we'll try and work on this week. And we've got, and I think defensively, it doesn't happen very often. We concede 3 goals off, basically which are set plays. So that's something we need to improve on.
Yeah, they'll be scrapping for their lives. I mean, they're down at the bottom of the league, so they'll be fighting for every point, and I'm sure they'll come here and come to McDermott and work really hard, and they'll make it difficult for us, and it's going to be a tough game. I think, although they're bottom of the table, I think their form's been a bit better of late, but it'll be a tough game because, like I say, they're scrapping and they'll be trying to stay up.
They've been in round the bottom all season, so it's not something new to them. They've been fighting all season to try and get out of it. And, I keep saying it's going to be a tough game because there's no easy games. We go to Celtic and win, and everybody's probably expecting us to go to Partick and win. That doesn't happen. So, we've got to make sure that we're right, and if we are, we'll get 3 points, and that'll be a big win for us.
For Gary Teale going into that job, it was a tough gig to get, wasn't it?
Definitely. I actually played with Teale at Plymouth, and he's a good player. So I hope he does very well. But he can do well after this weekend.
Did you feel he was going to go into coaching, having played with him before?
I wasn't too sure, to be honest. Yeah, we never really. It was a few years ago now, so he hadn't really mentioned it then. But good luck to him. I knew a couple of years ago he was doing his badges and that, and I knew he was looking to get involved, and obviously he's done well, so I wish him all the best.
From the 2 games we played against Mirren this season, how do you rate their squad?
Yeah, it's a good squad. I mean, obviously they've lost MacLean. A few of the players that they brought in this summer have left as well. Thompson's back, who's a big player for them. McGinn's very good in midfield, and Malin as well. And they brought Dayton and play in a wide area. So, I'm expecting a tough game, and we've got to be right. We've got to make sure that we're right from the first whistle. The emphasis is on us at home. So, I'm looking for a positive performance.
In a home game, you enjoy the home matches?
Well, I enjoy all matches that we win, but it's always nice to play at home, and the crowd will get behind us. And I say every win at this stage of the season is vital.
On the coaching side, you're doing a bit as well, aren't you? You're doing your badges and you're doing things in the borders with a team down there.
Aye, I take a couple of teams down in Peebles, and I just started helping with under 20s as well on Monday there. Me and Cup Tie took them, so that's how they must have got a good result on Tuesday night, because me and Cup Tie's training, so me and Cup Tie are taking credit for Tuesday night's win for them. Is
it coaching or is it management that you're interested in?
Listen, I think if you're going to be a manager, you've got to coach to start with at least. But hopefully I can be a manager at some point. That's what I want to be when I finish. But I've got a few more years left in me playing yet, so that's further down the line.
And just now, player contracts and renewals. What's the update on that just now?
We're in negotiations with 2 or 3 at the minute, but there's no imminent news of anybody signing, and that'll just take its time. But we are continually talking to players, and when we do get news, we'll let you know.
And this week, you and Tamsco, we went up to Ochtergave primary school. How did that go?
Yeah, it was good. It's nice to give a little bit back sometimes, and yeah, the kids were happy to see us, and there was a couple of very big St Johnstone fans, so it was nice to see them out. And like I say, it's good to give a little bit back, and I think they were happy to see us, and they had all their stuff to get signed and that, so it made a few kids happy, so it's all good.
Just finally, going into a home game, do you enjoy it as players playing at McDiarmid Park?
Oh, definitely. I think you enjoy playing the big games, but I think playing at home, I think where our supporters won from last week, the ones that travelled down to Partick Thistle, I think they'd have been disappointed with us, so I think we're due them a performance and hopefully 3 points on Saturday.
Cheers, Macca.
Cheers.